It's exciting. We have a strong tradition on the women's distance side of things, and they really complement our track and field program very well. So it's an exciting time. We have a lot of new incoming freshmen that are very talented. They came to Arizona State because they saw the success that the women had before them, and they wanted to be a part of that and really carry on that tradition. So it's a fun time for me, and we're really looking forward to getting it going. Yeah, I think we're in a really good spot right now. We have two distinct groups that are going to mesh very, very well. We have a strong senior class, and then we have a very big young class. So 8 incoming freshmen, 6 fourth-year seniors. So we have some very good role models as far as setting the standard, understanding what we're all about at ASU in terms of the women's distance program, and also just an overall competitive track and field team. So they're going to have, the younger group will have some very good leadership to kind of follow. And then the women that have been in the program a while, they've had tremendous summers. They're really an overachieving bunch. I would put up their mileage over this past summer against a lot of Division I men's programs out there. That they've been putting in that kind of work because they want to be good. And so I think that'll be the standard that the younger girls will kind of see, and they'll follow suit. And our program can surprise a lot of people over the coming months. There are a lot of unknowns. When you have those two distinct groups, we really want to mesh them well together, and so that'll be one of the challenges of our program this fall, starting today, with our first day of practice. But I really kind of have set the goals as behavioral goals. There's a certain way that we want to conduct ourselves and do business, not only at practice, but away from the sport. And with, kind of our activity of distance running, a lot of your success out on the course or on the track is contingent on what you do or don't do away from the track. So we really have to help the young girls come through that learning curve, and so that will be one of our main goals. And I really feel like if we're taking care of business at practice on a consistent basis, when we go to the meets, the performance outcomes will take care of themselves.
For sure.
Well, we traveled to a few pretty big meets this year, but we have some of the best distance programs for cross country and track and field on the women's side right here in our own backyard. We're expanding our conference this year to the Pacific 12. That'll be the best women's distance conference in the country. When you have the likes of Stanford, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, Colorado and Utah coming in, it really will be just a very, very competitive conference. And you have Cal, UCLA, a lot of really good programs. We're pretty fortunate when you look at the history of the teams in our conference and in our region. Over the last 5 or 6 years, the teams that have been women's cross-country championship trophy teams, so finishing in the top 4 at the NCAA meet, you have Washington, Oregon, Stanford, and ASU. So I think we've really kind of established ourselves as one of those top teams, and we don't want to see that change. So we go to some of the big meets. We'll head up to Wisconsin this year, which is going to be probably one of the bigger meets in the country. And then we'll go to the GRIAC meet, where we'll kind of open our season at the end of September. That'll be sort of the first opportunity we have to get out, see where we're at. It's also the first opportunity to earn points for the national qualifying process. Then we'll come back, have a very large competitive race at the Wisconsin meet, and then we actually host the Pac-12 championships here in the Valley. So being able to have some of the best teams in the country come into our own backyard, I'm hoping it's kind of hot that day. I'm hoping it goes to kind of a gritty, tough competition, because our kids will do very, very well. So we're excited about the prospect with the season.